should invest. Anyone should invest. I'm a government worker for a county nursing home. I should invest. I used to be work for a county nursing home. It was floor maintenance. I would buff floors. In the 1980s, I think it was. Who should invest? I should invest. I did document storage for a while. When I was at document storage, I should have invested. Who should invest? I should invest. Anyone who wishes to invest should be able to invest. Well, what about Nancy Pelosi? What about members of Congress, the Senate, or the Supreme Court, or the President? Yes, they should be able to invest. You say, well, they have their own unfair tactical advantage. They have inside information. So the people who buy the same stocks that they do, that don't know the same private information they do, loses out because you want to tell them not to be an individual investor. Stop taking, whatever you're taking. I was going to say peyote buttons, but people don't know that that's some kind of a drug. So stop taking Xanax, or I don't even know if Xanax would do that to you. I don't know anything about drugs. Stop doing drugs. Everyone should be able to invest. Nancy Pelosi should invest. Her husband should invest. Whoever is in charge, no one should be barred from owning individual stocks or bonds or ETFs or anything. Who should invest? If you're an emancipated minor, you should invest. If you're an adult, you should invest. In my opinion, anyone who wishes to invest should invest. Who can invest the best? You got to look for the information online. Well, what kinds of information online do I need? Do I want to go online and find out about how to have covered calls and make money that way? Yeah, you might want to do that. 100 shares of a stock and sell a call against it and make some money. You can make money if the stock goes up and the call is retrieved from you. You can make money if the stock goes up in value and it's not retrieved from you. You get to keep your premium. Who should invest? Now, covered calls is one way to make money off the stock market. The other way is to make money is obviously dividends. The other way is equity investing. I'm not an equity investor. I don't look to make money in equity. When the market goes down, I buy more shares when I have the money. Who should invest? If you're 19 years old or 16 years old and you're an emancipated minor and you have $10,000 a month coming in, invest. If you have $1,000 a month coming in, invest. If you have $100 a month coming in and you can live off a little bit of food, invest. Who should not invest? People who are criminals behind bars should not invest. Unless they're there falsely accused. Everyone who has the ability to invest, in my opinion, should invest. You can invest in real estate. You buy a house, rent it out. Equity goes up, equity in the house goes down. You rent it out, you make some money. Tax write-offs, whatever. If you want to invest in real estate, if you want to invest in the stock market, there are plenty of good dividend-producing stocks out there. I focus on dividend-producing stocks. I also look at covered calls. A lot of people want to do the inverse of covered calls, which are called puts. I haven't done that yet. I'm not interested right now at this time to do a put. You have to put money up. If you have 100 shares and you want to do a put and they want to sell that for $8, they'll pay you a premium and you have to put $800 aside. And if the stock goes down to $8, you have to buy it with your $800. So I don't know if they'll give you $10 or $15 or $20 or whatever for the put. I like the call because the price of the stock is a future date that's higher than it is now. And they pay me a premium first. And then they pay me money if the value of the stock goes up to that price. And I make $1, $2, or $3, it has to go up in value for the call to be exercised. That's not a bad thing for me. I like to make money on yield. So when the value of the stock drops, I want to pick up more shares if I can afford it. Whenever I can afford it, I'll buy more shares when the price goes down. Sometimes the price will go up and I'll buy some shares. Sometimes the price will go up a few days in a row and I have money, I'll buy shares. But I prefer when the value of the stock drops. Right now, the whole entire market is off. The market is off. The market is off. October 4th, 2023, it's off. Mostly. So, the value of a lot of my stocks have gone down. A few have gone up. But overall, only 2 shares the last time I looked yesterday have increased in value since I purchased the stock. The other 40 shares equity has gone down because the market is tanking. Who should invest? The best time to invest would be when when the stock goes down. Buy low, sell high has been something I've heard since I was a child. And most people do the opposite. They buy and buy and buy when the price goes up and up and up, and then they sell when the price starts tanking. That's terrible. But who should invest? I should invest. And if you are like me, you should invest. And if you're not like me, well, don't invest. Buy stock when it's low. Buy and hold. That's what I do. I want the dividend to come in, so I buy it. I buy it when it's low, and I hold. And if the value of the stock goes up, that's fine. But if it doesn't, I've got my income coming in. So, who should invest? I should invest. And if you're like me, you can invest too. There's no problem with you investing. Well, I'm afraid to invest. You afraid to make money? No, I'm afraid to lose money. Oh, okay. So when you go out and you spend your money on Del Taco, Taco Bell, Burger King, In-N-Out, or some fish place, or you go out to eat at Spaghetti Factory, or wherever, you're losing money. You spend it, and in exchange, you get food, and the food tastes good to you for that 20, 30, 40 minutes that you eat it, and then it passes out of your body, and you lose it. Is that a good deal? Well, for the moment, you want to eat that food. You want to eat that food. Spaghetti Factory, Burger King, McDonald's, whatever. But you'll lose money. Every day you'll lose money. But if you invest money, and it's a dividend-producing stock, you get some of that money back, sometimes monthly, sometimes quarterly. Who should invest? Anyone who has a brain should invest. Anyone who is not under conservatorship should invest. Anyone who knows the difference between A and B should invest, in my opinion. If you don't know how to invest, there are books online. There are people to advise you. There's YouTube to explain different things. There's lots of ways to make money in investments. Some people want to make investments in real estate. That's fine. I focus on stock right now. I focus on stock in another business. I have a couple partners and we're in a business. So there are many, many, many ways that you can make money. Take the earnings from your money. In my opinion, who should invest? Anyone that's got a brain. Anyone that can think. Anyone that can reason. Well, what's the best stocks? Well, I've got 42 of them. I don't know if they're the best or not. Some will go up in value. Some will go down in value. Some will cut the dividend. Some will raise the dividend. If the government would stop interfering, the dividends would probably stay the same instead of go down. Like ARR was cut from 10 cents to 8 cents when the government decided that everyone has to pay their fair share. And the government decided, minimum tax. 15% minimum tax. I wish they hadn't done that. Joe Manchin, shame on you. So who should invest? Joe Manchin should invest. Everybody in the planet who has anything to do with anything, that has a brain, that's not under conservatorship, that's 18 in the United States or 16 in England, anyone who's an adult, anyone who's an emancipated minor, anyone who's got income coming in that they want to diversify their income should invest, in my opinion. My opinion is on this channel. My opinion says who should invest? Everyone should. Everyone should. Government worker, invest your money. Whether you work in the Senate, the Congress, the president, or whether you're a janitor like I was, a maintenance man, rather. I was a maintenance man in a county facility in a place called New Hampshire. And I was a maintenance man. I buff floors, wash floors, wax floors, all that sort of thing. Maintenance. Floor maintenance man. I should invest. If you have any kind of job, you should invest. Who should invest? Actors. Anybody. Who should invest? I want to invest, and I'm hoping that if you watch this channel and you can get the similar results that I have by doing similar things. Have a great day!